Both the defense and prosecution gave their closing statements in the retrial of Richard Aguirre, a former Pasco police officer accused of killing a Spokane woman over 3 decades ago. Aguirre is being tried for the first-degree murder and faces a maximum sentence of life in prison if convicted. Aguirre is accused of killing this woman. Ruby Doss's body was found in a vacant lot in East Spokane back in 1986, an area known for prostitution at the time. Marissa Rio was in court today and shares what both sides presented in their cases. Marissa?
It was a full day of court today, Jordan. The prosecution called on its last witness. There was rebuttal. And finally, both the prosecution and defense gave their closing statements. While the prosecution argued that evidence links Aguirre to this killing, the defense argued that it doesn't. Aguirre sat in court today as both the prosecution and defense argued their cases. The prosecution gave their closing remarks first.
We have one dead victim, and we have one condom, and one person with the opportunity to be able to commit this crime. One condom that was filled with the DNA of Richard J. Aguirre.
The defense argued that the condom was found in an area known for prostitution. She said there had to have been other condoms in the area as well.
When the state claims that it was the only condom present in the entire area, I submit that that is not reasonable, and it is certainly not a basis to find Mr. Aguirre guilty beyond a reasonable doubt.
Whaley with the state argued that strangulation caused Doss's death, and Aguirre had admitted to a friend that he choked a woman the night Doss died.
She talked to you about how that particular form, that strangulation, would take 3 minutes under perfect circumstances. So what we have here is time, Your Honor, distance, Your Honor, that shows a clear intent to cause someone's death.
Aguirre's attorney clapped back and said if Aguirre was the killer, his DNA would have been on the neck of Doss's blouse, and it wasn't.
So now we have Mr. Aguirre excluded from the neck and from the jacket that Ms. Doss was wearing when she was strangled. We have him excluded from the black pants that were unzipped. We now have him excluded as a contributor to DNA on the underwear that Ms. Doss was wearing.
The judge said he would take all evidence and testimony into consideration. A ruling is expected on December 26th. As a reminder, Aguirre waived his right to a jury trial back in October. That's why the judge is deciding this case. We will continue to update you with any new information as soon as it becomes available. Reporting live in Spokane, Marissa Rio, 4 News Now.
And a ruling expected just 7 days from now. Marissa, thank you for that.